UFC Vegas 80 best bet. The main event is Dawson versus Green. I'm Sniper from the Sharp app. We're coming off a sweep. 3-0 last week on YouTube. I gave away Means and Fialo the under. Usman moneyline cashes, Gamrot moneyline cashes. We go 3-0. Hit the like button if you tailed. Hit the like button if you should have tailed. If you're not in the Sharp app, you don't have access to all the picks and plays for all sports, AI-driven models, picks from pros. That link is down there as well. Check it out for everything they have to offer. But let's go ahead. Let's dive into this card. I mentioned the main event. That is not where the play is. By the way, I have 4 plays for the members. Going to give away one of them here on YouTube. Comment, let me know what your favorite play of the card is. Maybe it's one of the 4 I have for the pro members. You should really check that out. What I am going to talk about, though, here is this fight. Bill Algeo, versus Alexander Hernandez. Let me shift this around just a little bit bigger here. Don't like that view. Algeo is a minus 120 favorite in some places, all up to minus 135. Hernandez, minus 105. The best price you can get on him is plus 106 here, it looks like. No, plus 108. Over on FanDuel. And why do I point that out? It is the Alexander Hernandez side I am looking at. Here's the breakdown of the fight. Alexander Hernandez, the grade 8, versus Bill Senor Perfecto Algeo. I mean, he's 17-7. He's not that perfect. Hernandez 14-6. Some basic stats here. Algeo will be the taller fighter, only a 1-inch reach advantage. Algeo a little bit more volume. Hernandez a little bit more grappling. Let's dig into the record of the two guys here. Bill Algeo. I'm surprised that this good of a career in the UFC. Started off 1-3. He's now at 4-4. The wins he has: T.J. Brown, Herbert Burns, Randerson Brito, Spike Carlisle, all kind of gassers in my opinion. He fights anybody decent. This is a long time ago. Brendan Lahane, Ricardo Lamas, Ricardo Ramos, Andre Touchy-Feely via split decision. That was the closest fight. And Feely probably aging a little bit at this point. But regardless, Algeo's not really running away from guys. He tends to take over fights late. And just this is the typical quality competition I don't think is very high, especially in his wins. I think Alexander Hernandez will be the best fighter he has fought, period. And why is that deceiving? That is really deceiving because of Hernandez's record. You go in and you start looking, you're like, oh, this guy is, his UFC career is pretty, let's see, 3-1, 3-2. I didn't even do this beforehand. 3-3, 3-4. I think he's 6-5 in the UFC really quick. You know, his wins aren't great. Olivier Alba-Marcia, he stormed into the UFC with that win over Beneil Dariush. Great. Chris Gritzmacher, Mike Berdine. Jim Miller, this is probably his best win, and Miller is age. But the guys he's losing to are insane. Billy Q, Hanato Moicano, Thiago Moises, Drew Dober, Donald Cerrone. And the Cerrone fight, honestly, he no-showed, to be quite frank. Look, Hernandez, despite the deceiving record, I think is the better fighter. If anybody's going to grapple, it's going to be him. You know, he landed 2 takedowns against Billy Q. We got to go back a little while before he really utilized his wrestling. He got 3 takedowns against Drew Dober. Drew Dober's a tough guy to take down. Bill Algeo is rocking only 55% takedown defense. While Algeo will have the higher volume, Hernandez, I think, is the cleaner striker, be able to stay at range a little more. He's got bigger power, and he's more likely to grapple. He's got multiple paths to victory. He just needs to not get gas out and honestly show up. He can be a bit of a head case. But when he has the technical advantage in all of those aspects, and I get plus money just to revisit that, I'm getting plus money for Alexander Hernandez. Officially, my preferred sports book right now for this play, I believe, I got it at straight plus 100. So I believe it was Bet Online, but anywhere from plus 100, minus 105. If you have FanDuel and get plus 108, go ahead and knock that out. For me, the official play is Alexander Hernandez plus 105. I like the plus money against Bill Algeo. That's what I got for the Sharp Bet best bet. Get in on the action, guys. Make sure you get access to the rest of those plays and everything we got coming up for NFL, NBA's coming, MLB playoffs. Click that link below. Click the like button if you tailed last week. Let's see if we can go 7-0. 7 straight MMA picks would be nice, but I'll settle for a 3-1 winning week. Regardless, remember, free play is Alexander Hernandez, money line, plus 105, minus 105 or better is probably where I would cap out those odds. So that's what I got for you guys for the UFC Vegas 80 best bet. Good luck. Let's cash this ticket.